I forgot to mention this on Wednesday during my X22 Report Spotlight interview with Dave. And the link's here. I'll attach it if you want to go and listen to it. If you haven't listened to it, go and listen to it. I think I do a pretty good job there. Dave is such a good editor too. He does a good job with his channel. I would have probably chosen a different title than the title he chose to use, because I would have said that there's all these problems now that are $1 trillion or more in size, and there's more problems being created and they're getting larger, rather than everything bubble about to pop. Because I think, the next couple years are crisis window. I don't think, we're going to have collapse in the next couple months. I'm not one of these alt media people or gold pumpers that are saying, that have been saying every couple months since the 2009 financial crisis, every couple months that everything's going to collapse. I've not been doing that. Go back and check my work. Anyways, though, the main reason for doing this video is that I wanted to bring up during the X22 Report interview that $6.5 trillion was unaccounted for in the Pentagon budget. This article came out, I believe, during the Brazilian Olympics instead. And so it was basically covered up. Reuters even briefly reported on it. Zero Hedge covered it. I noticed it last year, August 20th, 2016. So it was during the Rio de Janeiro Olympics, Summer Olympics. And so this $6.5 trillion missing and unaccounted for, that means that the government didn't have, the books were not balanced. They're not allowing audits of the Pentagon. So 6.5 trillion was missing. I was wondering what the money was spent on, who stole it, God knows what it was used for. And so lately, more today and yesterday, I've been researching this a bit more, and Catherine Austin Fitts over at Solari Report, she provides compelling evidence that it's actually $21 trillion missing in undocumentable adjustments. So what that means is when the Pentagon can't balance its books because they don't allow any independent auditing, they just put in an undocumentable adjustment in there, and these adjustments are getting large. So Catherine Austin Fitts, on this page, I'll provide links to all this stuff so you can take a look. And then she goes back through the different military branches in the in the Pentagon Department of Defense, and there's links here with citations to their actual public accounting that they've released, and she tallied these things up. And so it's a lot more than the 6.5 trillion according to her. So she says it's 21 trillion. And God, I don't even know what do you guys think they would even use the $21 trillion for? I mean, that's an enormous amount of money that was created out of thin air and spent and stolen from the taxpayer and stolen from American savers and American taxpayers. That's a lot of purchasing power that's gone. So she has a lot of citations here. Here's another link she set up, a permanent one, missingmoney.solari.com. I'll provide a link. And so there's videos here with Donald Rumsfeld testimony prior to 9/11 and also afterwards. There's also like a RT special interviewing Pentagon experts about how some of the money could gone missing. Not the 21 trillion. This is before the 21 trillion number came out. So there's a lot of interesting stuff here. Basically, that's $65,000 for every single person. Just shocking numbers. And Catherine Austin Fitts did an interview a few days ago with Alex Jones going more in depth about this. So I'll attach a link to that. So where do you guys think the money was spent? Was it used to prop up asset prices? Was it used to promote, dollar hegemony and the U.S. sole empire? Was it used for just military stuff? Maybe it was used for off-the-books, black budget military spending. Catherine Austin Fitts has kind of covered this before. These are obviously, there's not a lot of evidence to back this up, but one of the hackers who did get through the Pentagon, defenses said he was in there for a few minutes, and he said that he found evidence of a Star Wars program with, underground spaceships. So I don't know if this stuff is true or not. But, 21 trillion created out thin air gone missing to put into asset markets. I mean, you can put the money into asset markets, but it seems to me that the money is being spent on other nefarious things. Or maybe it's on artificial intelligence, robotics, next generation weaponry technology. There's a bunch of projects that we've heard rumors of. So very interesting. What do you guys think about this? Because I think Catherine Austin Fitts does provide compelling evidence that there is an enormous amount of money missing, and I thought it was enormous at 6.5 trillion. So do you agree with her that there's 21 trillion missing? And what do you guys think the money is being used for? So I'll attach links to all of these things, and you can comment underneath this video. Wall Street for Main Street needs your help. Since the middle of 2016, YouTube continues to increasingly censor and sabotage the growth and success of my channel with dramatically slower or no subscriber growth, a huge decrease in views per month compared to 2016, and well over $10,000 lost in Google AdSense revenues the last 18 months. I should have been way over 20,000 subscribers and way over 3 million views last year, but it feels like I am Sisyphus trying to roll a heavier boulder with more and more additional weight up a steeper and steeper hill. In the last few weeks, all of my videos have been set to demonetization by default, and I have to manually protest each video. This is in addition to even lower than usual Google AdSense revenues after the adpocalypse started over a year ago for me. This has also affected my ability to get paid advertisers to agree to deals not involving YouTube, as I lost $3,000 per month in paid advertising deals at the end of June 2017 because all my analytics are down a lot thanks to YouTube censorship algorithms that have intentionally kneecapped the growth of my channel. With YouTube/Google/Alphabet /Don't Be Evil strongly considering demonetizing or setting all libertarian, conservative, or pro-Trump content to private to prevent any sharing or monetization, it is imperative I have a contingency plan to figure out how to make a living off my content. Each 30 to 40 minute video takes a few hours of my time before it's released to the public. There's a strong possibility that in the near future, YouTube will force me to move all or almost all my content to a new video upload website that allows free speech or behind a paywall on my own website. Thanks if you have already made a one-time or recurring monthly donation, and thanks in advance for any future donations as I decide the future of my channel and what to do with my content going forward. We accept one-time donations on the Wall Street for Main Street website via PayPal, Bitcoin, or Gold Money. You can also become a monthly Patreon contributor for $1 or more a month if you want to help me out. And don't forget to like each video on YouTube and share it with your friends and family if you think they would like the content.